Inter going for their fourth league title in a row, taking on Sampdoria. But the first goal was who else? Z-Man Zlatan Ibrahimovic, 1-0 for Inter Milan. Gennaro Del Vecchio, though, ties it up for Sampdoria. So Inter on the road opens the season with 1 point and the draw.
And Mr. Mourinho, new suit, new haircut that apparently cost €5. Inter in white, Antonio Cassano with the tackle on Maicon. A rough one, but enough for a chuckle between Cassano and Mourinho. Something tells me Maicon likely wasn't smiling. Inter, nice exchange between Alessandro Mancini and Zlatan. The big Swede cuts in front of Antonio Mirante and scores that one in the 33rd. And gets Zlatan, he looks pretty happy. Made something out of next to nothing behind the defender, and a nice setup pass by Mancini as well. Sampdoria looking to equalize, and it's Marco Palladino deep on the right in front. Daniele Franceschini takes a hit, and Gennaro Del Vecchio with the goal past Julio Cesar, 68th. Not the best looking goal as Franceschini takes a boot to Del Vecchio, gets the glory, and look at Cassano looking for some change from the Del Vecchio piggy bank. Sampdoria going for the winner in the long ball here for Cassano, and look at the space he has, but he just could not finish this one off, and something tells me from his expression that he really wanted to. 86th minute, and it's Angelo Palombo. Look at that one. Cesar saves it. And really nice action from both teams. Inter, Zlatan casually would chip this one. Luis Jimenez heads it over the bar, 87th, as the special one picks up a average result, 1-1 in the final.
Shouldn't even treat a piggy bank like that. Udinese place finish last season, and out for the quick start, Antonio Di Natale making it so. This is how you get it going. Some talent, and then that finish you just can't teach. 9 minutes in, Di Natale giving the home team the edge and doing so in fine fashion. But you know what, Di Natale done there. How about a moment of brilliance? 2 touches, one is terrific, the second one is amazing, and it's 2-0 on a brace from number 10. Just like that, you cannot do that and not smile. There it is, come on. Excellent. Di Natale so aware of his place on the park and having the skills to make something of it. That is tremendous. Palermo still down 2 as we check the second half action. The visitors scratching and clawing. They're fighting. They want a goal, and they're going to get one. They stay with it. Mark Bresciano finally finding Twine, making it a 1-goal affair. But Udinese only needs a minute to end the threat. Gökhan Inler putting away the header and the 3 points. Udinese a 3-1 winner to open their schedule. The Swiss international with an impressive finish. His team with 1-2. They win it by
President Adriano Galliani, and boy, he looked thrilled. The new signing, Ronaldinho, wearing the Marta headband before this game. Milan, and during the game as well. Milan passing down the middle of midfield. Ronaldinho with the strike, and that one deflected out. It's Milan again, this time Clarence Seedorf on the left flank. Brings it in, centers, and Ronnie stealing the chance away from Pippo Inzaghi. I don't really recall a header from Ronaldinho in a while. Christian Zanoni to Christian Amoroso to Marco Di Vaio, and he'll pick the corner on Christian Abbiati, a favorite name of this sequence. That goal in the 18th, and Ronaldinho lost it to Pippo. No offside call, and Pippo just slicing it wide. It remained 1-0. Milan kept it going. Ronaldinho involved again. He'll stop and send it. Massimo Ambrosini past Francesco Antonioli, 41st, and the dude from Fargo with his first of the season. Second half, Sheva makes his debut on for Marek Jankulovski. So the good times were back. Seedorf to Ronnie, and he'll give it to Pippo. But Antonioli comes up with the save, and wow, some slick moves by the Brazilian there, and just needed to be finished. Milan again, and guess who? Ronaldinho sees Sheva alone on the right, and here's Sheva's big chance on his comeback. Stopped. Bologna, Francesco Valiani to Di Vaio, the give back, and then Valiani, top corner on Abbiati, 79th. That is the game winner. Milan sizzle, Bologna with the sandwich and the win.
3 years when it comes to home openers. Siena trying to end that Sunday, but it's the home team on top after only 15. Simone Paduan slamming in the Ferreira Pinto cross. 1-0 Atalanta. Great hustle from Pinto as he charges this ball down, sends it in front. Paduan is there, and he makes, well, you can see some pretty good contact. It's in a hurry. Atalanta with a chance to put the match out of reach second half, but they can't beat Gianluca Curci. Tiberio Guarente robbed by the new Siena stopper. And you get a second chance to see that fine save. Things going from bad to worse for the visitors. Massimo Macaroni with a shove on the referee. Can't do that. His second caution of the game and an ejection along with it. Atalanta wins 1-0. A welcoming host by the time this day was done. Cagliari nearly taking an early lead though. Joaquin Lerive beating the trap but not beating that post. Lazio catching a break, still 0-0. No break for Lazio in this sequence. The ball to Lerive again, and he'll get it to go this time. 1-0 on the low blow right there. Cagliari whooping it up in celebration. But in the second period, it was Lazio's turn to party, and boy did they ever. The pressure starting on this move. Federico Marchetti with the block. Goran Pandev's second chance handled. And that sends Lazio to the penalty spot. Lopez with a red for his mistake. Mauro Serate making good on his Serie A debut. 1-1 just past the hour. That at Serate again, this time off of a turnover. Cagliari giving it away. Serate in the right place to settle and in the right place to score. Look at this lovely stuff. It's going to be a great season watching this young man. Serate sneaking away from the coverage, somehow getting the ball up and over the keeper, and then just under the crossbar. Boy, does he sneak this one in. Lazio smelling blood at this point. They want to put it out of reach. The shot pass slotted in by Pasquale Foggia. The ex-Cagliari man with a goal, but he is not celebrating versus his former side. Back to business. 3-1 visitors. And 3-1 turns to 4-1 when Goran Pandev is allowed to slip free and fire from close range. Lazio with 4 unanswered and beating 10-man Cagliari.
Catania in blue hosting Genoa in white. Corner for Catania, and it's Matteo Silvestre with the goal. This one wouldn't stick. It's called back, and you'll see why, as the goal scorer has the elbow and the forearm all over keeper Rubinho, and a yellow for the Catania defender. Pablo Ledesma to George Martinez, and it's tipped by the keeper, but right to Giuseppe Mascana. That goal in the 61st. A couple of hurdles, then a jersey removal and a yellow card. He was at the right place. Certainly played it up, but Catania win this one 1-0. Bentegodi, this is Chievo Verona playing in yellow, and at home versus Regina in black. Chievo tagged with a PK foul in the second half. Vincenzo Cesar on Bernardo Corradi. So from the spot, it's Corradi making it 1-0, beating Lorenzo Squizzi. That in the 72nd. Other end, Chievo. The ball is looped to the middle. Antonio Langella goes up for it, and 4 players collide, and somehow Chievo awarded a PK. Michele Marcolini beating Andrea Campagnuolo in the 76th minute. 1-1. 88th, and a quick corner. Vincenzo Italiano brings it and squeezes it past Campagnuolo. That is the game winner. Chievo would finish with 10 men, but they do get the points. 2-1.
The area, and Cesare Prandelli getting a quick visit in before first kick. Almost always a great atmosphere when these clubs meet. Juve looking for the dream start. The long ball to Amaure is on the mark, but Sebastian Frey is just too quick, snatching it off the boot. Viola to weave a little magic soon after. Sergio Almiron ambitious from a distance out, but just missing the net. Juve trying their luck a little bit later on, and there is more than luck to this one for sure. Good movement, leading to a tap-in for Pavel Nedved, who had a birthday yesterday, and a goal to celebrate it today. Zdenek Grigera getting it to his countrymen. 1-0 Juventus. Still first half, and the visitors with the chance to double the lead before the interval. Alessandro Del Piero is in, but Alessandro Del Piero is stopped by Frey. Still Juve by a goal inside the last 10 when Fiorentina gets some bad news. A wild collision leading to a sending off. Felipe Melo deemed to be late. Fiorentina is down to 10 men for their comeback bid. Full time not far away. When the home side says, you know what, let's try a little Route 1. And it comes out very nicely in the end. Alberto Girardino flashing his talents for all to see. The recent pickup making himself at home and lifting Fiorentina level with Juve late in the contest. Girardino with some terrific moves here. Exceptional skill. A little sweet music, you might say, for the faithful. Juventus with a final chance to win this one, though. Amaure drilling one. Sebastian Frey preserving the draw. 1-1, the fun.
taking on Estrella Amadora.
In Rome, Roma taking on Napoli. Roma finished runner-up to Inter last season, just 3 points back of the champions. On the opening match day, an opening goal for Alberto Aquilani in the 29th minute. So Roma seem to be on their way to 3 points to kick off the season until Marek Hamsik pulled out the equalizer in the 79th.
minute.
Just a moment, but first
Yes,
to Torino
sorry,
Lecce. No
Mitch.
problem at all. Promoted Lecce in the white shirts. They are opening at Torino. Visitors off to a rough start, conceding a penalty just before the half hour. You see the handball. Alessandro Rossina, the dot shot assignment. And he handles that assignment well. He wants to get to the next highlights too. 1-0 Torino on top, and a smile from the scorer as we saw. A mere 4 minutes later, Paolo Zanetti hitting the score sheet. Kerm's off Zanetti after the shot from Nicola Amoruso. Other end, Lecce with a chance. It's off the bar. Visitors will follow up, but they will not score. This attempt would hit the target though. Matteo Serena getting the gloves to it. Toro still up by 2. Getting late when recent signing Rolando Bianchi adds his name to the list of scorers. Bianchi there for the easy put away. 3-0 Torino, cruising to victory. Francesco Banussi with a hand to that ball in, but Bianchi is there and he completes the scoring. Look at him all alone and putting it away. Torino will win at home to kick off their season. 3-0 the final tally.